Salmos 73, versículo 8. Se mofan y con maldad hablan de opresión. Hablan desde su encumbrada posición. Contra el cielo han puesto su boca, y su lengua se pasea por la tierra. Kahlo la Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Sa, Bahasam Rakakwadash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Sa, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Sa, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Sa, the water, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Sa, Bahasam Rakakwadash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom a los escogidos. Este versículo, todo versículo está hablando de la manera en que los edomitas, que los hombres blancos, pero no todos los hombres blancos son edomitas. ¿Ok? No todos los hombres blancos son edomitas, pero estamos hablando de los hombres blancos racistas. ¿Ok? Los edomitas, que ellos hablan con maldad de la opresión. Ellos se burlan de la esclavitud de Israel. Y hablan desde su encumbrada posición. Porque ellos son los que están encima ahora. Ellos son los que gobiernan en el mundo. ¿Okay? Los hombres blancos, racistas. Los edomitas. Que Países Bajos se disculpará por la esclavitud en Surinam y el Caribe el 19 de diciembre. Que el gobierno holandés se disculpará por la historia de esclavitud de los Países Bajos el lunes 19 de diciembre. Dijeron a NOS fuentes cercanas al gabinete. 7 miembros del gabinete viajarán a Surinam y las partes caribeñas del reino. Antiguas colonias que se vieron afectadas por la trata de esclavos para pronunciar discursos expresando pesar en nombre del Estado de los Países Bajos. El primer ministro Mark Rutte hará lo mismo en los Países Bajos. El primer ministro, él ni puede salir. Si él realmente quiere pedir disculpas, él tiene que salir de su país, de su posición encumbrada, y ir a Surinam y a estos países de los Caribes. Pero ellos dicen que esos países son la parte caribeña del reino, entonces todavía son parte del reino. Esa gente todavía tienen que pagar impuestos a la corona de los Países Bajos. Job capítulo 20, versículo 10. Sus hijos favorecen a los pobres y sus manos devuelven sus riquezas. Sus huesos están llenos de vigor juvenil, mas con él en el polvo yacen. Ellos están tratando de conseguir el favor de los israelitas. Porque ellos saben en el espíritu, ellos saben que se le está acabando el tiempo de su reino. Y pronto va a llegar el tiempo del reino de gente con melanina. Okay, la gente con melanina, los israelitas, van a hacer lo que van a gobernar en el mundo. Que van a dejar de gobernar la gente sin melanina, los edomitas. Pero yo no estoy hablando de de gente blanca que son israelitas, porque hay gente blanca que son israelitas, pero como quiera tienen algo de melanina. Aunque se ven blanquitos, por ejemplo, el jugador de baloncesto, Blake Griffin, se ve como un hombre blanco, pero él tiene melanina. El actor Leonardo DiCaprio tiene raíces italianas y muchos italianos descienden de Israel, de israelitas. Hay mucha gente blanca que tú crees que son edomitas, pero ellos son israelitas y ellos tienen melanina. Pero estamos hablando de la gente que no tienen melanina, que son racistas, son edomitas. Ahí dice, sus huesos están llenos de vigor juvenil. Que ellos están llenos de los pecados que tuvieron, que cometieron contra Israel desde los tiempos de esclavitud. Okay, la última esclavitud de Israel, cuando vino ese asesino Cristóbal Colón. Okay, esa disculpa es disparate. Ellos se van a disculpar cuando ellos estén en esclavitud. Okay. Ellos van a entrar en esclavitud debajo de la nación de Israel. Y Apocalipsis 20, versículo 1, es una metáfora. Y vi a un ángel que descendía del cielo con la llave del abismo y una gran cadena en su mano. Prendió al dragón, la serpiente antigua, que es el diablo y Satanás, y lo ató por 1000 años. Es una metáfora, y eso significa que los gentiles van a estar en esclavitud por 1000 años debajo de la nación de Israel. Y ahí es que ellos van a pagar, ahí es que ellos se van a pedir disculpas. Porque nosotros construimos el reino de los edomitas, y la Casa Blanca fue construida por edomitas. En Estados Unidos la Casa Blanca fue hecha por israelitas, por israelitas, por esclavos israelitas. Que muchos edificios, muchas mansiones de edomitas, de gente blanca racista, fueron creadas por israelitas, por esclavos negros y indios. En el reino ellos van a construir nuestro reino. Y por 1000 años. Ahí es que se va a ver la verdadera restitución. Apocalipsis 20, versículo 7. Cuando los 1000 años se cumplan, Satanás será soltado de su prisión. Cuando pasen los 1000 años de esclavitud de los edomitas, de los jamitas, de Moab, de Amón, todas estas naciones gentiles, el Señor los va a soltar de la esclavitud, porque el Señor es misericordioso. Y saldrá a engañar a las naciones que están en los 4 extremos de la tierra, a Gog y a Magog, a fin de reunirlas para la batalla. El número de ellas es como la arena del mar. Que los edomitas van a juntar un ejército para marchar contra Israel una vez más, por última vez. Y subieron sobre la anchura de la tierra rodearon el campamento de los santos y la ciudad amada, que Jerusalén, Jerusalem, ¿ok? Pero descendió fuego del cielo y los devoró. Y el diablo que los engañaba fue arrojado al lago de fuego y azufre, donde también están la bestia y el falso profeta, y serán atormentados día y noche por los siglos de los siglos. Que ellos van a ser destruidos, que con fuego. Que Yahweh va a, o sea, los va a destruir completamente, y los edomitas van a dejar de existir. Ok, los hombres blancos racistas en la tierra, y después de que pase eso, no va a haber gente blanca en la tierra, porque los israelitas cuando el Señor vuelva, cuando vuelva Yahweh Shai, para redimir los que Él compró con su sangre, ok, cuando vuelva Yahweh Shai, Él nos va a dar cuerpos nuevos, y esos cuerpos nuevos nosotros, los israelitas que sean blancos, blanquitos, que ya no van a ser blancos, okay, van a tener su melanina de nuevo. Así que los únicos blancos que van a quedar en la tierra van a ser los edomitas. Y cuando ellos sean destruidos, ya no va a haber gente blanca en la tierra. Job capítulo 20, versículo 8. Huye como un sueño y no lo pueden encontrar, y como visión nocturna es ahuyentado. El ojo que lo veía ya no lo ve, y su lugar no lo contempla más. Eso es lo que va a pasar con los edomitas. Ya ellos serán como un sueño, una pesadilla. Y cuando tú te despiertas, ya tú te olvidas de esa pesadilla. Cuando ellos sean destruidos completamente por Yahweh Basim Yahushai, ningún ojo los verá, y su lugar no se encontrará. Okay, ya tú no vas a poder ver Estados Unidos, tú no vas a poder ver ninguno, la silla de poder de Esaú. Ya tú no la vas a poder ver. Y ese va a ser el fin de los edomitas, y ahí es que se va a ver la restitución. Que eso de disculpa, eso es disparate. Si ellos quieren disculparse, ellos tienen que darle $10 millones a cada uno de los descendientes de la esclavitud. Pero como quiera, eso no es suficiente, porque si ellos le dan 10 millones a cada descendiente de los esclavos, tú sabes que los negros van a gastar ese dinero rápido, los hispanos van a gastar ese dinero rápido, y ese dinero va a volver a los bolsillos de Esaú. Así que eso no es restitución. Ellos tienen que entrar en esclavitud y después ser completamente destruidos. Y después ellos quizá puedan reencarnar a través de las otras naciones gentiles. Pero ya ellos no podrán reencarnar siendo hombres blancos. Ya nadie va a poder, nadie va a poder reencarnar siendo edomita. Ya la nación de Esaú se va a aniquilar completamente. Porque ya no será necesario. Como dice en Romano que el Señor hizo los impíos para el día de destrucción? Ellos están destinados a la destrucción. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai creó los edomitas para ser el malo en esta película que él está filmando. Y él creó los israelitas para ser los buenos en esta película. Y en el fin de toda la película buena, ¿qué es lo que pasa? El malo muere y el bueno vive feliz para siempre. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando si están escuchando en español, Shalom. Psalm 73 verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. And that's talking about Esau, the white man. Disclaimer, not all white men are Edomites. Not all white men descend from Esau. But this is talking in particular about racist white men who most likely descend from Esau. All right. It's not talking about white Israelites or white people of any other nation. It's talking about white Edomites. All right. Edomites. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. All right. And that's talking about the oppression, mostly the slavery of Israel and the captivity of Israel, the current day captivity of Israel. Netherlands to apologize for slavery in Suriname and the Caribbean on the 19th of December. The Dutch government will apologize for the Netherlands' history of slavery on Monday, December 19th. Sources close to the cabinet told NOS. 7 members of the cabinet will travel to Suriname and the Caribbean parts of the kingdom, former colonies that were impacted by the slave trade, to make speeches expressing regret on behalf of the state of the Netherlands. Prime Minister Mark Rutte will do the same in the Netherlands. I'm only going to read that one paragraph because this is some bullshit, all right? If Dutch Edomites want to apologize for the slavery of African and Indian Israelites, they're going to do it when they go into slavery themselves. That's going to be the real restitution. That's going to be the real heartfelt apology. Because when you're whooping your kid, for whoever got kids, or when you were a kid and you got whooped, that's when you was really sorry. You were crying. You'd be like, "Oh, mommy, I'm sorry." That's when you were really sorry. But when you're not being punished, how can you be sorry? When you're not really feeling any guilt, any remorse, how can you be sorry? And the prime minister, he doesn't even have the balls to go personally to the countries and apologize. And if they really wanted to, make a gesture, they wouldn't even consider it a part of the kingdom. They would completely make these countries independent, not paying any taxes to those crowns or anything. But all of these countries, Bahamas, Jamaica, all these countries got to pay taxes to these Edomite nations. These Edomite countries. All right, this is really just Job 20. Job 20, verse 10, 11. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. They're trying to please Jake because they know deep down in the spirit that we got next and that their kingdom is almost done, right? But their bones are full of the sin of their youth, man. They still got that slavery. They still got those riches from slavery. All right, their bones are full of the sin of the youth. They still got that meat. They still got the fat on their bones, which they gained off the back-breaking labor of Israel. All right, this is going to be true restitution, true reparations. All right, Revelation 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. All right, this is a metaphor talking about the heathen going into slavery under the nation of Israel. All right, mostly the Edomites. All right, so-called white people. Disclaimer, not all white people are Edomites. I gotta say disclaimer so they won't give me a hate speech strike, because not all white people are Edomites. Matter of fact, you even got black Edomites. All right. So even there, hey, it's gonna be crazy. You're even gonna see black people in slavery again, but not even that. Not too many of them though. Not too many of them, because the tears are not really much. All right. But you're going to see mostly racist white people in slavery. And you're going to see white people that are not going to be white anymore, and they're not going to go into captivity. Revelation 20, verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations, which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. All right, that's Jerusalem, Israel. And fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And that's a metaphor for these Edomites being released from captivity for a little time. All right, just for a little time, and they're gonna persuade these heathen nations to rise up against Israel one last time. And when that happens, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to destroy them once and for good. All right, once and forever. There's not going to be a white man anywhere on the earth, because all the white Israelites, like I said, not all white people are Israelites. All the white Israelites are going to regain their melanin when they get those new bodies. All right. When we get those new immortal bodies, a lot of brothers are gonna look different. Remember when Yahushua resurrected, Mary didn't recognize him. He looked like somebody else. All right, so we're gonna look differently. Okay, our appearance is gonna change, and you got light skin, you got light skin Israelites, Puerto Ricans, Argentinians, Cubans, some Dominicans. They're gonna gain their melanin again. You're gonna have Israelites like like Eminem. Eminem is gonna be black again. All right, Blake Griffin is gonna be dark. Are you gonna have white celebrities who are most likely Israelites? They gotta be Israelites. A lot of them gotta be Israelites because we're the salt of the earth. We entertain the whole world. They're not gonna be white anymore. They're gonna get their melanin back. And Esau knows this. That's why they put a lot of movies. They got a lot of movies now where thousands of years in the future, there's no white people. Everybody's so-called mixed, light skinned black people or whatever, man. But there's very little white people. They put that out a lot because they know in their spirit that they're not going to be around forever. Job 20 verse 8. He shall fly as a dream. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. That's what's going to happen to Esau, all right? He's going to be chased away as a dream and shall not be found. He's going to be like a nightmare you wake up from and you forget about the nightmare. You're completely relieved. All right. So when these Edomites are finally gone from the earth, the whole world is going to rejoice, man. We're going to be happy. It's probably going to be a new high holy day. I know brothers like to say that. It probably will be a new high holy day. All right. We'll probably get together on that day. That's no work. That's going to be a Shabbat the one. Brother's gonna have barbecues and shit. Hey, that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna be celebrating, man, when this devil is finally gone. And they're probably gonna have to. Well, I mean, this is me speaking as a man. They're probably gonna be able to reincarnate into the other nations. Because the Most High is merciful. All right, and remember it said in Romans, roughly paraphrasing, that the wicked are created for the day of evil. So these Edomites, man, they're already destined for destruction. All right, yeah, how about Shemel Shai made them to destroy them all one day? All right, just like in a movie, the bad guy is written in so he could ultimately lose to the good guy. And then you have that part of the movie where the bad guy is, he's on top, he's in rulership, or he looks like he has the upper hand. All movies go through that phase where the good guy looks like the bad guy looks like he's prevailing, and the good guy, he's struggling. He's trying to gather his strength. He's trying to make a comeback. That's us right now. All right, that's in the point we're at right now. All right, that's where the nation of Israel is at right now. We're about to make a comeback. All right, we're about to make the biggest upset in human history. When this devil goes down in chains. When these Edomites go into captivity. And the heathen nations as well. And they're going to build our kingdom, all right? Just like we built their kingdom. All right, we built the White House in D.C. We built the Capitol buildings. We built all that shit, all right? they're gonna have to build. They're gonna have to build our kingdom too. And they won't be able to enjoy it. Because, I mean, in their kingdom, you could have Jake, visit the White House. You could have Jake, as Jake tourists go to Washington and they could visit monuments built by the slaves, by Israel. Hey, but when these devils build our kingdom, man, they're not going to, no tourism, man. None of that shit. They're going to be in those pits, all right? Full-blown captivity, man. 1,000 years, all right, paying back double. And when it's finally over, man, they're not going to be around anymore. They're going to be completely destroyed. And that's going to be the end of the so-called white man. Disclaimer, not all white people are Edomites. But like I said, it's going to be the end of racist white people. Racism is going to be eradicated. Well, in a way, racism is always going to be here on earth, because the nation of Israel is going to be on top of all other nations. But we're going to treat them fairly, all right? We're not going to treat them like they treat us, all right? Because right now they're on top, all right? Right now Esau is on top, but they treat us unfairly. They constantly, we constantly suffer from systemic racism. White Edomite cops constantly shooting so-called black men, Israelites, and Hispanics, and Native Americans. But when we get them in, when they finally leave captivity, all right, when their slavery is over and we're ruling over them, we're not going to be like that. All right, we're not going to be that cruel like they are with us. All right, when the wicked rule, the world mourneth. When the righteous rule, the world rejoiceth. All right, roughly paraphrasing. So everybody's going to be happy when we're in rulership. And they're finally going to be gone from the earth. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Call hello, La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahushua, Bahasam Rakar Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushua, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushua, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushua, the water, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bahasam Rakar Kodash. Double orders to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, great millstone, shalom to the elect, Ababa Ball, Abad Kal Gawayam, Abad Kal Adawamyam, Kwam Yasharala, shalom.